Okay. Let's keep talking.
If I was your girl, all the things I done to you, I make you call out my name. I ask you what belongs to you. If I was your girl, the things I done to
What she
you,
said?
but I'm not, so I can't, but I won't. But if I was your and I like Scream, but that's her and Michael.
Okay.
Okay. No,
Wait.
we're not gonna do it.
Wait.
We're not gonna do it.
Wait.
When that came out, I was so excited.
Wait. Did you go to Janet's concert?
No.
I did.
Okay.
And she did Scream.
Did she do it with him on the screen?
Yes! Because he starts off the song, Tired and Injustice. And when, I promise you.
He was over it too.
Listen, when the intro comes in, we were like, oh my God, is she about to do this? His face came on the screen, and I literally screamed and I cried because it's her brother. It's Michael. Hey, what's up, guys? It's your girl Kimology, and you are tuned into Kimology because that's the name of the show. And I have someone here. All right. Here we go. Y'all listen. This person is very talented. To kick off Women's Month. Okay, which is the month of March, which is, I think, the best month ever.
Without us, what can you do?
Because someone, maybe me, my birthday is March 1st. So it's a great way to highlight women.
Oh, okay.
That's why you're here. Women in theater, women who are on the music scene here in Kansas City, and this person just so happens to be just that. She is an actress. She is a singer. She is one of, I would say, you're like kind of one of the staples here in Kansas City for quite some time. You've been around for quite some time.
I've been around.
I'm not trying to age you. No, it's just like you've been doing this.
I've been doing it.
You know, when
I started at 5. Yeah, I started at 5, and now here we are.
Guys, please give it up for LeShea Wright. Woo!
What you doing?
Shay!
Oh my God, your audience.
I love your lipstick. It's nice. What is it?
This is a Russian red from MAC.
I like your sweatshirt too. Is that Mickey Mouse? It's nice. It matches.
This is a Kim thing.
This is. I wish y'all stopped talking about me. I don't be doing all. Do I do that for real?
You do.
Whatever.
I've got many videos of you.
Don't. All right. Don't.
I'd be like, I'm just trying to get, a nice video of the whole rehearsal.
Wow.
And here's Kim.
Whoa.
No. Put the Kim back on me.
I think this is racism.
Can I be racist?
No. Sis, how are you?
I am well. Now, how are you?
I had the flu. I guess that's not really good to say since
definitely gonna go out of here and hand sanitize and
no,
everything.
it was a week ago. Everything's fine.
I'm gonna drink some Lysol. Okay.
Everything. Alpone is fine too. He's the camera guy. Shout out to Alpone. But yes, I'm so glad you're here.
I'm glad to
be
here.
We're highlighting women in music. Yeah, you and in theater. Yes. I want to kick things off first by saying I don't remember how we first met.
I do.
Shut up and shoot it.
I remember everything. I don't know. Okay, that's new. We're the girl on TikTok be writing stuff down.
Shoot it, not shoot someone. Shoot it.
And shoot it. Got you. I remember that. Okay, so you were singing with Lee Langston.
Okay. Juke House. Was it Juke House?
Yes.
Okay.
I got pictures of you on my page. So it was you and Errol singing background, Justin on the drums.
Yeah.
That night, I think Jason Betts was playing keys.
He was.
But then after that, our dear friend, Odell Talley, had a birthday party. And we were throwing a surprise birthday party for him at his house. We were sitting in his basement, which was really the clothing store, because you know how he has the clothes racks.
Yes.
he done went up in Ventures and took them home and hung up all his clothes on them.
Not Ventures.
It had to be Ventures. It had to be because they went out of business in KCK. So,
I'm not about to do this.
you are.
Okay.
And we were sitting in that basement for hours.
We were
waiting to surprise somebody who said, I don't know anything about a surprise birthday party, so let me go out here and be in these streets.
I remember that.
Yes.
Were we waiting on food too? I feel like there's a lot of stuff that's happening.
Food? We was about to cut into that cake because we were all
hungry.
very hungry.
I remember that.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my God.
Yes.
And
that was like 2007.
Whoa,
2006, 2007.
Wow.
I know.
I think it was snow.
You had like a little short pixie cut.
It was 2008.
Was it 2008?
No.
It was around that time.
Yeah.
I remember who I was dating at that time, and he had a 2-year span. It was 2006 to 2008.
Okay,
so,
yeah. No, and I just remember after that initial meeting, I just remember seeing you out and about and performing. I did see you sing by yourself. You weren't doing background vocals, but I do remember seeing you at the Juke House again, and you were singing. I don't remember what you were singing, but I'm like, this woman can really sing. Like, she's a soprano. I'm an alto, so
she a fake soprano because she's hit some notes in her day too.
Why do y'all do that?
Because
why do you, when you talk to your friends that sing, you'll be like, I'm an alto. You're like, no, you're not.
Let's be real.
All right.
The only reason we have altos is because people just felt like they didn't want to sing soprano.
It'd be too high.
It's not. It is started in youth choir, and everybody wants to sit in the alto section. Don't know why.
I'm a strong alto. Soprano, not so much. It's scary. Because when you crack, it's like, ooh, I'm going to come back. I'm not about to do that.
It's because you guys don't want to exercise.
Like, hallelujah is the highest praise.
That's low.
Yeah, that's too high. What you do that again. Nobody's doing that.
I'm not doing this. I don't understand. Y'all just be lazy. That was low.
No, but seriously, Shay is a great soprano. Very strong voice. What was it like? Because I don't know if you kind of went through this, but clearly you are a church kid. Clearly you grew up in church since
absolutely
forever. You were at Vacation Bible School, revivals, anything that involved church. Because your parents were very involved in church, right?
Well, let's see what had happened was.
Okay, tell us.
Yes, we were definitely made to go to church quite often. I think I got the grunt of everything because I'm the baby. Mm-hmm. So I was in Red Circle Girls. We did Sunbeam. I was in the choir. I did all the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say I didn't like it. I didn't like the people I was doing it with.
Okay.
Kids are kind of cruel at times.
Very much so.
And I was this tall, awkward little girl. This is definitely 20s and up.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, I know.
Listen.
Yeah.
But, high school years, I was real thin. I was like a size 3.
Oh, man.
And I'm extra tall, so nothing fit right.
Yeah.
It just was not the funnest time.
Yes, it was. Because remember, we could eat and nothing happened.
Well, something did happen.
Everything happened.
Everything happened.
Spread it. Go ahead.
Talking about high blood pressure. I ain't got no high blood pressure. Maybe
oh, no.
I don't have it yet.
No.
But here's the thing.
Oh. Sis, please don't say that to me. Please. I don't want you to be on the verge.
Now you sound like Florida Evans. Oh, no. No, but that's comes with age and not resting and not having enough time to do the things that I know I need to do.
Sure.
So who has time to meal prep? Not I, said the girl who was supposed to be in rehearsal, but it got canceled today, thank God.
Okay.
And who never is home when I should be home.
Yes.
As we talked about this.
Yeah.
If I could be home all the time, I would.
Yeah. Because
I definitely Instacart groceries now.
Isn't that crazy?
I love it.
I did that a few weeks ago. It's great.
Yeah, I love it.
They send you everything. All you got to do is pick it and just...
And they do very well at picking my produce. Whomever's getting my groceries, they're doing good.
I'm not about to do this, Shay. But how... So being that church kid,
Yes.
how was it when you began to transition into the music scene here in Kansas City? When did that really happen? Was it around the time that we had met?
So, no.
Okay.
So I was this church kid. However, in our home, music was just music.
Okay.
So my dad and my mom both play piano. My dad plays by ear. My mom can read notes. Don't tell nobody I told you that. Betty likes to keep, right? She likes to keep it under wraps.
I didn't know that.
So we grew up hearing our mom and dad play and sing with each other.
Okay.
Like, love lift us up where we belong.
Shut
We had sheet music in our house.
Yeah.
But music was all encompassing for us.
Okay.
Cousins would come over, they would sing. Daddy would sing Tobacco Road. Like, real talk.
Okay.
So we got to listen to everything. There were no restrictions for us. It wasn't just gospel.
Okay,
We got
it.
everything.
So there was no like, either you sing,
No,
you
no.
sing for God, or you just
No,
don't
not
do it at all.
not in the least bit was it that.
That didn't happen. That happened
Not
for
it.
me.
Did it?
Absolutely.
Oh no, we were able to do what we wanted, basically.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
With a little bit of restriction.
Exactly.
I mean,
Yeah.
Lottie Dottie by Snoop was playing one time because my older sister was playing it.
Okay.
And it got to that part. She started grabbing my clothes and my mom was like, turn that off. I was like, I wasn't playing it.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me. It was my
Yeah.
oldest
Right.
sister.
Yeah.
But we just had a good time with music. It wasn't because I have friends whose parents was like, get in here and rehearse. We're going to do this. It wasn't that for us. It was fun.
Okay.
So when I started singing jazz, I started singing jazz first
Okay.
because I went to KCKCC, Kansas City, Kansas Community College. And one of their programs, they have like a jazz choir and you learn all this good stuff. And who was over that program, he was like, you should come and perform at Cascones,
Okay.
which is on like 91st and Metcalf or something. And I was like, Cascones, what's that? So I'm just doing jazz standards, all of me. God bless the child, dream a little dream of me. I'm doing those jazz standards. That's where I started. And my dad was like, oh yeah, well, listen to Diana Krall. I'm like, yes ma'am, cry me a river because I freaking love it. And my mom's like, you making money, you good? All right.
Okay.
Literally.
So you kind of dabbled in jazz and then kind of made your way into like R&B, you would say?
I'm an R&B girl.
Yes.
I
Right.
live by the standard of 90s R&B. I live.
Friends.
You are not going to tell me Janae was not the bee's knees.
My God.
Sending my love
They were before their time.
to you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they were
In
amazing.
Vogue. Come on.
I still got them cassette tapes.
Cassette
I don't know what I'm gonna play it on. Yeah.
But I'm a 90s R&B girl. So
Yeah.
when I got the opportunity to start singing with the Truth Band,
That's right.
that's where I started. I just said, well, let's do these good 90s R&B.
Yeah.
And the standard week is just out there.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Yeah.
We just don't know. And time after time, you got to point to your clock. Because I was
Okay.
90s.
Yeah,
If you had a dance routine, it was like, time after time I try to fight it.
Why do I still remember listening to that when it first actually came on the radio? I think I was like 4, but I remember it, and you know me, I love 90s R&B. It creates this emotion even at 4. You don't know anything about love, but it's something about it that's like, oh, this is really this. I can't just. Do you know what I mean? Like,
No. Listen, it felt good to us.
Yeah.
I feel like in the 90s, they were able to be free and do whatever they wanted to do.
Yeah.
And create this sound
Yeah.
that nobody was doing. Jodeci. They took a lot of cues from Commission. Because
Absolutely.
I guarantee you every R&B person is a gospel person.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And to the point where New Edition had Fred Hammond doing things on their last tour. Fred Hammond was arranging music for them.
Shut up. Are you kidding me?
Fred was on the Ticks and the Talks. Or was it just Instagram? Breaking down how he
the ticks and the
Right.
dots. Jay, please don't age us. Don't say that. Just say TikTok, sis.
I'm on TikTok. I know my
The
way
tick
around
and the top.
the ticks of the top. But he was talking about how he arranged some things for that tour.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
yeah.
And Tank definitely is like,
Oh,
he was a full-on PK. He was full-on.
he was a musician in the church.
Coach
I watch
it
R&B
and did
Money.
things with
Do you
Junkie
watch
T.
R&B Money?
Absolutely.
Yes!
Him and
You
Jay
do?
Valentine.
I love Jay.
Absolutely.
First of all, didn't know Jay Valentine. You know that song, Say Love, let me talk to you for a moment. It's either Messy Marv or it's one of the rappers that are
It's somebody.
Here. Yes.
It's somebody. We'll
He's
figure it
on
out.
that song. I gotta
know
play
that.
it. Yeah.
He is a lot, and a lot of people don't know, he's just an amazing writer.
Yes,
so that's
he is.
what he's been doing. And when you get a writing team and production team, and you've got Tank, who has all of this influence, and you got this amazing writer in Jay Valentine, how do you not have a hit?
Yeah.
Like,
they're bombs.
sign me up. I'll take how much it costs.
Yeah, can you just So wait.
much it costs?
Listen.
Okay.
Okay. So you found your way into the Kansas City music scene. You've done background vocals for. Can you drop some names?
I've done background for Chrisette Michelle. I have done background. No big deal. I have done background for Trace Atkins. He's a country artist, but I did that with a choir. We were singing "Baptize Me in Your Muddy Waters," and people keep on learning. But he has a version that he does, and we learned it, and we sang background.
Okay.
Just did some things for Tech Nine.
He's so nice.
He is very nice.
Smells really good too.
I have known Tech Nine since I was in high school, though.
See, I'm not like y'all. I met him at Soul Cantina a few years ago, and
I can't even remember how I was in a group with my sister and two other girls. He actually named us. He named us Nevaeh, heaven spelled backwards.
Oh, yeah.
Because we sounded like angels. That's what he said.
Oh,
and I was like,
that.
he
said, you're a genius.
I just remember they was like, you gotta hurry up and get here, and I'm like, I'm still at school, what do y'all want me to do?
Right, yeah.
So I had to go home, change, put on my cute little denim skirt and denim jacket, down ass, and we went and met him, and we were supposed to do some recording with him, but this was around the time where I'm 17 and I gotta graduate, I gotta go to college, I gotta do the things.
Yeah.
And then the group disbanded.
Okay.
But if we came back together this day.
All right. Maybe you should think about that.
No, I'm okay. I'm a solo artist.
And speaking of solo artistry,
let's talk about it.
I think you're in a band. I think your name is in the title of it. I think it's LeShea and the Fellas?
Yes.
Can you please, because ma'am, to go from just starting off so young and then just making your way with just doing background vocals and, gigging here and there as a solo act, now you actually have your own band. What made you even go into that space of having, you know what I mean? Because some people, they just want to sing and they just show up at different spaces and they may perform at different events and things. But forming your own band, how is that? And do you sing covers or are you singing your own music?
We're gonna get to the point where I'm singing my own music.
Yes.
As y'all know, I released a song, but I never sing it because of what it's tied to. And sometimes you just don't want to sing about that point in your life. Sometimes you just don't want to. And I'm okay with that. And other people have been like, I'm gonna sing it. Please do, because I'm not singing it. And I'm not saying it as a jab at anybody.
Yeah.
If you want to sing my song, by all means.
Yeah.
One side is up for anybody to sing.
Yeah.
And you can make your own arrangement to it. I'm fine. I still get paid off of what's loaded through distro.
It's a good song.
Thank you.
It's very relatable. And I can see why,
You don't want to stay in that space.
But as an artist, I mean, we know and love so many artists out here that have certain songs that evoke this emotion maybe for them personally, but they still have to do it. Like, will you ever feel like you'll be comfortable enough to perform that?
I think I will. Sometimes the fellas have gotten me where they just play it and I'm like, yeah.
Like, this is what you about to do.
Because it's in the set list. It's there. It is. I have a whole LeShea and the Fellas playlist. It's there.
Yeah.
It's just sometimes I just never take it out.
Yeah.
So usually what happens is if TA is my drum fella that night, he's playing music in between and he supports so many local artists.
Yes, he does.
And he plays our songs and he'll play our song like right before we about to come back. And he's telling the people, this is Shay's song. I'm like, and then the band will pick it up, and I'm like, all right, let's go to I Like It. And they like, once I love a baby. Like, y'all, come on. But forming my own band only came because, and it's really petty, because somebody was like, you don't really do this club gigging thing, and you probably wouldn't do it right.
Who said that?
Well, we'll talk about that off camera.
What type of names this year?
I try not to give that attention. We know who said it. Trust me, we know who said it.
Don't make me mad, Shay.
You know who said it. The same one that was calling herself checking everybody one day. You got checked, I got checked.
I didn't get checked.
Nobody got checked. You thought you checked, but you checked
Girl,
no one.
You better check your credit score. Ain't nobody check me.
Don't check that, because it was probably really... Okay.
Yes, you gotta bring it back.
I'm sorry, Lord.
No, but I know, but that's really unfortunate
and that's
that
what
person
she said.
that.
And I was like,
dang, people just be saying stuff, man.
And thinking they are like right, and it's just like
I could not fix my lips to tell someone what they can't do or what isn't for them. You know what I mean? Like, can we stop doing that this year?
No.
Can we stop?
They're not gonna stop.
That's insane.
The unfortunate thing is she was projecting her insecurities. And that's the problem. I don't have a problem with club gigs. Do I think they pay enough? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
But we're never gonna get the right pay that because we have other people that undercut everybody else. So unfortunately, we won't get what we're worth.
Yeah.
Until we go outside of our own. And that's the unfortunate thing.
Well, where can people actually catch you guys? What are some venues that...
We're at the Phoenix.
Okay.
We are at Classic Blends Cigar and Coffee Lounge. Freaking love them.
It's a cool spot. Smoky.
I mean, yeah. It says it in the name.
Really, it's nice.
And for me, I can only do them once a month because we got to get that out of here. And I love them.
Yeah.
But
musicians, it's different. Singing...
Now, it was one night, it was really packed in there, and we always want that. Even the musicians was like, we got to go outside on break. And I was like, you so right. Like, my eyes is red.
Yeah.
But it's a great place. We used to be at the bistro, but the bistro is no longer open.
Oh, my God. I know.
I know. It's okay.
Yeah.
I am trying to put LeShea and the Fellas on a different spectrum, for lack of better words. I love our club scene. I do.
Yeah.
I love it. But again, it's a lot of work for little pay.
Yeah.
And
why do you think that is? Because, I mean, this isn't the first time I've heard that. I don't gig like that. You know what I mean? And that's not really a focus of mine. So, but why do you feel like that is a thing of, like, especially with black artists, like, why we're getting
less?
Yeah.
Because they thought at one point this was a standard, and at that point it definitely was.
Okay.
But now that we're in 2024,
inflation. Bills.
You want me to do this, come here.
For $85. $85.
When I was singing with the Truth, it was a bunch of us on stage.
Yeah.
So we were going home with like $65, thinking that was great.
Yeah, but that was years back.
That was 2011, 2012.
And how long was the gig for? Like
4 hours.
All right. Yeah.
Now for a 4-hour gig, we're going home with $100 plus tips if there's someone in the building. COVID really messed a lot of things up.
True.
People do still undercut each other.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. I have just started the practice of not telling people what I would do a gig for, because I don't want you to feel a certain type of way if a venue is paying me more. I don't even want to know what you're getting, because sometimes for a certain thing, I might be less than you.
Yeah.
So I've started that practice of, we just not going to talk about pay. That's just LeShea and the fellas rate is LeShea and the fellas rate. If you got a rate for yourself, go for it.
Are there any other challenges that you do face, not just as a band, but as just a female singer?
Well, yes. Because we are female, nobody respects us.
Isn't that great?
That is the truth. Sometimes the band get a little like, all right, we gonna have fun, but this is what I need from y'all.
Yeah.
So sometimes you gotta put your foot down, but I also know how to do it like, hey, this is what I need. I don't have to go off on my band at all.
Yeah.
That's the blessing. I don't have to do that. I have seen people who say they have to. I have seen people go off on their band, and I'm like, I just don't want to treat another human being like that.
Because you had to perform with them, ultimately. So it's like, you don't want to be disrespectful, but you want to set boundaries and expectations.
I want you to come back and want to work with me. I know people that are, I won't work with certain people.
Please, Shay, please.
It is what it is. They just won't work with certain artists. And that's, your preference is your preference.
Yeah.
But I can gladly say, and I'm grateful for this, people are saying, hey, when you gonna let me be a fella? Yep, okay.
It's always the best.
I'm gonna pray about it, but
no, I'm gonna send up a prayer for
the
you.
point, right? The point is, I wanted to get to corporate level.
Yes.
And I want to be able to choose and say, hey, you know, we know about the corporate bands. There's Lost Wax, there's Diamond Empire. There are so many, and they can pick and choose from their pool of people and say, you go here, you go here. Now, as still the only singer in LeShea and the Fellas, it's still well, this is who I need for this gig.
Would you guys want to travel too? Like, are you wanting to?
I'm trying to get that in the works as well.
And are you wanting to do this full time? Because most of us, we work 9 to 5s.
I would love to do music full time. Okay. I would love to, but I want insurance, and I don't want to have to pay. I don't want to have to pay like $90,000 for insurance for me to just go get my yearly visit.
Ain't that crazy?
It's a racket.
At your job, it's better to go through your daggum job than to pay it out of pocket.
Man.
Yeah.
And I work for insurance. How about that?
You do. And I do. Because I asked you a few weeks ago. Like, I was wondering.
Okay.
Well, do you want to do like a solo project? Like, I know you dropped some singles. I know that you've featured with artists like Royal Chief, and you said Tech Nine. You did. Yeah,
I literally just 2 weeks ago went and recorded something else with Tech.
And Macy, love Macy as well, yeah.
This last project, I made 2 songs on the album, Pull Out, which is very popular. And I ain't gonna lie, I can't remember the name of the other song.
It's okay.
Because it ain't hitting like Pull Out is.
It's okay. It's okay. You was on it.
But my name is in there when it says vocals.
Boom.
My name is there.
Boom.
And then I just went and recorded something with him. Shout out for Unbro Cuz Sean Tyler for making that connection.
Yes.
So yeah.
But you're going to do your own.
I am working on that.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, I got a little trust issue. And I don't want to work with every producer because I don't feel like every producer will handle my vision with care.
Gotcha.
So I work with Anthony Saunders, and you know he is.
Oh, shout out to Anthony Saunders.
He is the producer of One Side. He did that.
Yes, he is.
And a little known secret, I recorded that in 2012.
Yes, I know this.
You know it.
Now they know. So why did it take so long for you to release that one?
We felt like it was done, but we felt like it wasn't done.
Okay.
And then it was like, no, there's no more to be said.
Yeah.
Because literally that song is a conversation I had that morning. At like 6 in the morning. Literally everything I said was that conversation. Excuse me, mama. I was like, my voice is damn near gone from talking about this.
Yeah.
And I texted Anthony. I said, I got a song and I need to record. Yeah. And he was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, but that is difficult, trying to have your own, create your own music and create your own sound and trusting the right person, because that is a process. Like, it has to be right.
It does. And I've known Anthony all my life. We've been friends since the womb. Literally.
And Anthony Saunders
is a genius in his own right, and he don't want to own up to it.
He wrote a song for, was it Joe?
Joe, Janet Jackson, Justin Bieber.
No big deal.
No big deal.
Those people.
When he had the little FaceTime thing, or was it Zoom, Skype with Janet Jackson. I was in the room, but I was like real quiet. I was like, oh my God, Janet's on the screen. Janet's on the screen. Don't tell me. But look, don't tell nobody. It was so cool.
Yeah.
But Boyz II Men, he's done a lot.
No big deal.
And another thing, quiet as it's kept, Joe kept them vocals.
Yes, he did.
He kept Anthony's vocals on that track, baby.
Yeah, I forgot the name. Is it
Tonight?
Oh, we're making love tonight.
Yep.
Yes! Yes!
I know my friend's voice and I know my song.
Anthony Saunders.
Well, hello there. He said he's gonna be on.
I told him we had this. No kisses though. Here because when Royal Chief was here.
He's okay.
Royal,
you just want to love.
Chief, if you're watching this, you know what I'm talking about. Royal Chief performed with him the whole time, and we had this talk. We're like, listen, we're gonna have production today. I need you.
He said, forget your production. He needs some attention.
See, Royal Chief, you just did a Tiny Desk.
I did.
Audition with
Royal Chief and Carlton
Rashad. Yes.
So I still do backgrounds.
Absolutely.
I'm not one of those people, I'm a solo artist. No.
But I love that you're collaborating. You're not like, oh, it's just LeShea and the fellas and that's it. Like you're just restricting yourself. You're literally, and that's what I love so much about you, Shay, is that even just as simple as soul sessions, if somebody's singing, you
on background,
she gonna grab the mic. She's just that big sister to everybody. That's just like, hey, I'm just here to support.
I try to be. I can be a wealth of knowledge for anybody who wants it. Yeah. I am not a gatekeeper. I am not a you gonna have to go run outside 10 laps and then do 35 backflips down. I'm not that person. If you have a question and you ask me, if I have an answer, I will give it to you. It's not what's the point in gatekeeping? There is room for everybody at the table. And if by chance the table is full, we'll grab another table.
Yes.
No worries, no problem.
Because I know that firsthand just with the production that I did back in 2020. We're going to call it Love Is. Okay? Because I really did not like...
It was a long title.
It was really... I didn't like the title. But you came as well as, I think, 9 other artists, and you were a part of that production, and you sang. And it was beautiful. And I mean, you are that. Oh, am I about to cry? This is so stupid. This is so dumb. I'm tender.
We're not crying today.
You when you're older, you be like, you be tender. Like you be watching the Charmin Bears commercial, you want to cry. But no, I appreciate you for just being that person here. That's like, I'm gonna help everybody. Like wherever I can get in and fit in, I'm gonna do that. So thank you.
You're welcome. That just comes from the family that I'm in.
Yeah.
It's funny when people say, I don't have cousins. I'm like, what? Who don't have cousins? But we grew up together. We helped each other. Fall on hard times. My cousin was like, I'll pay your car note.
Really? Because ain't nobody did that.
Thank you. But people don't.
Adopt me? Nobody.
No, even the other day, and I was joking. My dad was like, well, I got a little extra money to pay for your sew-in.
All right. Now that's okay. Come on, Dad.
I was like, Daddy, I was playing, but thank you because I know.
Did you take it?
No, I did not take it.
What? Shay, come on.
My daddy don't realize my sew-ins are like a car payment in my head.
But you're the youngest. Come on, you have to take it.
And I say this out on Facebook all the time. My daddy still does a lot for me and my sisters. Yeah. Like, I just saw the memory of him bringing me food. It was like a snow day outside. He brought me some ribs. He took my other sister some ribs and stuff because he loves us.
That's great.
Our parents, and my mom was right in the passenger seat. I said, oh, you didn't want to get out the car? She's like, I'm not walking up the stairs.
But
But that's the family I come from. We help each other. We love on each other. And what's the point of me gatekeeping that too?
Absolutely.
I don't have to be mean to anybody. That does nothing for me.
Yeah.
So why not be good while I'm on this earth? Why not?
I want to, before we have to go.
Oh, darn.
I want to ask you about the actress side of you and production and theater. Can you share with us what you partake in from time to time?
As I'm in rehearsals now. I would, right.
Yeah.
Quality Hill Playhouse has been one of the main theaters that I work at. It's on 10th and Central downtown. We will be opening up a production March 8th through March 31st. Like we had shows Tuesday through Sunday, off Wednesday through Sunday.
Okay.
We're off Monday and Tuesday because that's equity rules.
Okay.
I don't know. We follow the rules of, Broadway and things, theater. Had to audition. I think I auditioned in like 2006, in spring of 2006. I had never gone on an audition. So I did not know what to do. So he was like, well, just do this. And I sang, what did I do? Somewhere over the rainbow. Yes. But I did just that opening in like 5 different keys.
Yeah.
So he was just testing my range, just seeing if I could follow him. And I was like, I'm a church girl. I know I can follow you just fine. Yeah. But I also read notes. I also play violin. I also took piano lessons.
No big deal.
No big deal. And my first production was Christmas of 2006, Christmas in Song, and I basically been doing that ever since.
Okay.
They're just a really good theater, and they treat everybody the same. Yeah.
And it's very diverse too.
It is very diverse.
Yeah.
Now, I had some of the fellas come on my last show.
Help us, God.
Christmas Eve. They had a good time to see another side of me. Yeah. I am not always driver roll up the partition, please. Although it's a great time. I am also grown up Christmas list or More Than Wonderful, and so they got to see another side. And it's like, this is really dope. And I was like, I know. And I'm also trying to get the fellas to kind of incorporate that life into their schedules as well. I'm working really hard, trust me. Just to create new avenues. Yeah. Like there's a lane for everyone. It really is. The only problem is if you just box yourself into one thing. And just the way that I grew up, I can't box myself into one thing. I can't. Like, it's a wide range that I grew up with. Yeah. Because, honey, we love No Doubt. Me and my sister that's right above me and Coco. No Doubt is like, don't play.
Please.
Don't play.
Don't do this to me.
I know just what you're saying. That's what you're supposed to do.
So please stop explaining.
Don't tell me 'cause it hurts. Listen, wide range.
Darling. Don't do this. Don't do this to me. Yes. Right. No, I agree. And I love how versatile you are as an artist. We see you in theater. We see you out and about on the music scene. We see you supporting other artists here, which is phenomenal because, again, you could be that person that's like, you know what? I'm just gonna just do me, and I'm not gonna.
Right. and there are God some, bless. And there are some, and to each his own. Yeah. I just in this life, nobody can make it without somebody.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And if I can help, if I can be a light, I'm gonna always try to be as best I can. Yeah. And we ain't got to talk about the way I help anybody. No, we don't have to. I don't care. I don't need that. I just want everybody to be great because it's so much talent. Yeah. Oh my God, it's so much talent.
It really is. And it wants to be mean and just non-supportive and all that.
I loathe mean people.
Okay.
I do.
So do I.
And I hate sometimes that I might have to get mean. It's just sometimes it happens. People try you.
Is it being mean or setting boundaries?
Or checking somebody who thought they checked you.
I'm not about to do this with you.
Because sometimes you got to just step outside of yourself to say.
It's weird. It's weird being on the music scene. You're a woman. Sometimes it can get weird. I mean, most times you get support. Right. But sometimes it can just, you have to really like stand your ground, and that's just
And
Yeah,
another reason I am grateful for my fellas, they back me up and they have my back. And
That's
if
awesome.
something gets weird in a gig, my fellas are there.
I got you.
The most protective one would be Jay Stanley.
Oh Lord, help us, God.
He's hilarious, but he is the most protective. Like, "Shay, you good?" I'm like, "I'm good. I'm all right.
You got some.
I just, got a little splinter. I'm good."
You got security with you.
I do,
Well,
but
sis,
yeah.
Well, first of all, tell us how we can follow you.
You asked the doggy because he got all the information.
Come here. Come here. Come here.
Oh, mommy wants some love. Love on the dog. Love on. Have a seat.
Where can we find you?
You can find me on Facebook. I've got 2 pages.
Okay.
One is the artist page that I just don't do nothing on. I'm gonna start.
Thank you.
It's
It's so hard.
It
anyway,
is.
Okay, keep going. Sorry.
There's LeShea W. Wright, and then there's LeShea Wright.
Okay.
LeShea W is the personal page. Instagram, I am Miss Omega 09.
I think so. Yes. Mm-hmm.
And before anybody asks, I'm not affiliated with the Omegas. It's really my name. It's on my birth certificate. Biblical, hey.
Okay. I'm not about to do this.
TikTok is LeShea W. Wright. Is that all the social media?
That's it.
Y'all don't need my Snap. I don't do too much on there. I'm just resharing old stuff on Snap right now.
Pretty much.
I'm like,
Yeah.
y'all want this random? It's fine.
I don't want. Yeah.
It's hard.
Well, sis, thank you so much for coming.
Absolutely.
Again, I just wanted to bring you on here because you are, like I said, you're like a go-to person here. Like, you're known, and I just want to give you your flowers because you've been doing so much for quite some time, and just showing love and support, and just showing up as a friend, as a sister, as a just all of you and all of your splendor and glory. And so I had to have you on the show finally. Okay,
Been a couple of years to work.
But I had to bring you on the show to make sure you get your flowers. So thank you so much for coming, sis. I love you, and I appreciate. Don't you do this? Because I'll feel tender and I'll cry. This
Well, I appreciate it because, sometimes the journey gets rough and sometimes you do feel overlooked sometimes.
Yeah.
But it feels good to know that people are watching and getting it.
We're watching, and we love you. And you guys, thank you so much for watching this episode, and keep blooming. Yeah!
Don't be screaming. He didn't want all that noise.